Hey Tilly Peeps. Today I went to an antique store and I bought a whole bunch of hockey cards. All of these were 35 cents. I got 7 packs. And I also got a whole box of vintage hockey cards. But in this video I'm just going to be doing the packs first, and then I'm going to do like 2 separate videos for the boxes. That'll take forever. I got some hockey cards a couple weeks ago, and I used to collect hockey cards a lot when I was like 12-ish, and I just thought, hey, I got these hockey cards, might as well show them off for you guys, see what I got. Never been opened from 1991 to 92. First pack is from the OHL, so that's a junior league in Canada. That's the league where like people from 15 to 18 go about them, and before they play in the NHL. Let's see what they in our first pack. So we got Dan Tenevsky, Kevin King, Dave Stewart, Richard Raymond, Jean-Alain Schneider, never heard of any of these guys so far, Tom Namath, Rod Pasma, Sean Kaplis, John Maloshe, and Shane Gaffer. So I knew absolutely none of those guys. I wonder if any of those guys made it to the actual NHL. I wouldn't know, because it's 91, 92, plus it's like junior stuff, so it isn't even the NHL guys, half of them, so I don't even know. But this next pack is 91, 92 Series 1. Hopefully I'll know these people. Cliff Ronning, Brent Ashton. Oh crap, hold on. Tim Chevelday. Claude Lemieux, I know him, he's pretty good. Devils. Claude Lemieux on the Devils, he was pretty good back in the day. Jimmy Carson. Esa Tikkanen. I've heard him. He's pretty good. He's a good Finnish guy. Rob Ramage. Jeff Courtnall. Al Eiferate. Never heard of him. Mike Modano, that's a pretty good pull, and with the North Stars too. If you don't know anything about Mike Modano, he was really good. He was probably one of the best American-born players of all time. Mike Modano. He was in the Mighty Ducks, the first Mighty Ducks movie, I think, too. And I got a pro set here. Howie Morenz, pretty cool. Played with the Montreal Canadiens back in the day. In 37 it says. Rick Taché. Another Phantom Joe Malone. Never heard of him. He's probably an older guy here. When did he play? 1909 to 1924. That's pretty interesting. And we got a Ray Bourque card here. What was that, with the Norris? Or yep, Ray Bourque and the Norris. Pretty cool. If you don't know who Ray Bourque is, he was a really good defenseman with the Boston Bruins, and then he got traded to the Avalanche in 2001 to win the Cup there. And Dave Reed. Hey, whoa! 10% off NHL merchandise. Hopefully I could maybe. Oh, and a scratch and win. Oh, Let's see if I win. We gotta see if I win, you guys. If only I had my time machine, so I could go back in time to 91, 92. And see if I win anything. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get that off. Anyways, let's get back to the next pack. Next pack is another OHL pack. See if we know anybody on this one. I doubt it. OHL stands for Ontario Hockey League, by the way, if you didn't know. Okay, first up we got Angelo Amore, bada bing, that's an Italian name. Tony Bella. Joel Yates. Todd Walker. Nathan Lafayette. Jeff Reed. Oh, we just pulled him in the last pack. Corey Johnson. Kelly Corpse. Mark DeSantis. And Mike Prokopik. Didn't know a single person on that. Probably going to be pretty common for these OHL packs, I would guess, to not know anybody. Another NHL 91 pack. Doug Wilson from the Blackhawks. He's currently the GM of the San Jose Sharks now, I believe. Todd Gill. Wonder if he's related to Hull Gill, a defenseman. Joel Otto, Calgary Flames. Phil Housley, one of the best defensemen, looks like, of all time. I think he's in the Hall of Fame. Played with Buffalo, I guess. I thought he played for, like, the Bruins. Another Doug Gilmour card. Oh no, that was Doug Wilson I was talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about, you guys. Doug Lidster. Brian Propp. Stephen Leach. And the great one, Wayne Gretzky, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's worth a little bit of money. At least $2, this card here. Got a Wayne Gretzky card. That's pretty neat, huh? But he's with the Kings. When that horrible trade happened. Glenn Wesley. I think he played with the Bruins, but I think he played with the Hurricanes for a little bit too later in his career. Mike Vernon, All-Star Game appearance. He played for the Calgary Flames. Pat LaFontaine, he played with the Islanders and with Buffalo, I believe. Paul Coffey, one of the best defensemen, Pittsburgh Penguins. I think he played for the Edmonton Oilers too. Al McInnes, pretty good defenseman, played for the Calgary Flames and I think St. Louis Blues. I could have got a jersey of his at Played Against Sports for pretty cheap, but it was too small for me. Pat Verbeek, played for the Hartford Whalers. I think he's a defenseman. Heard he was pretty good. And another card for discounts that I can't get because it's 27 years old. What a shame. Another OHL pack. Alright. Barry Potomsky. John Copley. Sean O'Reilly. Peter Ambrosiak. OHL action card. I don't know any of these people. It's just a card and a little thing on the back. That's kind of neat. Matt Turek. Chris Simon, I think I've heard of him. Jeff Gardner. Darren Hurley. And Gary Agnew looks like a coach of the London Knights back in the day. Back to some more regular NHL cards. We're done with the OHL cards for now. You know, I knew a total of one person on those cards. Probably should just stick to the NHL ones, huh? Alright, so Pat LaFontaine, we had him in the other card. Alexei Gurasov. Gerard Gallant. He's currently the coach of the Vegas Golden Knights right now. He's doing a really good job. Probably going to have the Coach of the Year. Dave Manson. Now, I've got his autograph at home. I went to a Blackhawks convention. Me and my dad stood in the live. He was a really good enforcer back in the day for the Blackhawks. Kevin Miller. Woo! Patrick Waugh. One of the best goalies of all time. Patrick Waugh. Played for the Canadiens on this card. And I think he was the goalie for the last Canadiens Cup when he also won a cup or two with the Avalanche back in the day. Scott Young. Jeff Lazaro. Jim Johnson. Rod Brendamore with the Blues. He's a pretty good two-way center. He played in Philly. I think he got traded from Philly because I think Eric Lindros slept with his wife. So then he got traded to Carolina, and then he won a cup with Carolina in 2006. I think that's a rumor, but I've heard that. There's a Don't Drink and Drive card with the captain of the Canadiens, Guy Carbonneau. Never heard of him. Looks like a Hart Memorial Trophy with, I think that's Brett Hull? Yeah, it's Brett Hull with the Hart Memorial Trophy. That means like the league MVP. Jeff Hackett, goaltender for the Sharks. Never heard of him. Vincent Damphousse. He's a... What was he? Yeah, he was a defenseman for which team? It was either... by the Maple Leafs, it says. Christian Rutu. I think he played with Chicago for a couple of years, too. And that's the last pack of that one. And now we have a NHL Series 2 pack, so this is the last of the booster packs. Hopefully get something cool. No, this isn't nice. Doesn't have the names on the back. Well, sticky. Another Claude Lemieux, New Jersey Devils. Pretty good artwork. I like it. Steve Thomas, New York Islanders. Kind of have a cool little landscape card there. Just Boom for the Rangers. Never heard of him. Dale Hunter for the Capitals. I've heard he's pretty good. I've never seen him play, but I've heard he was pretty good back in the day for the Capitals. Gary Leeman, Calgary Flames. Adam Foote, Quebec Nordiques. Now, I heard Adam Foote, one of the best, one of the really good defensemen, played for at this time the Nordiques, which later the Quebec Nordiques moved to the Colorado Avalanche. But there's talks of the Avalanche potentially getting another team, whether it be relocation or possible expansion. Probably relocation is, if it's ever going to happen, it's probably going to be by relocation. Vladimir Konstantinov. Sad story about Vladimir Konstantinov. After he won the cup with the Red Wings in '97, his limo crashed and he's paralyzed from the waist down. But then the next year, the the Red Wings won the cup again for the second time in a row, and they wheeled Konstantinov off in his wheelchair, and he got to his teammates were like all around him with the cup, and it's a really touching story. Who's this? Dave Manson. We have his card with the Blackhawks I just pulled. Also, he played with the Oilers too. Brian Leetch, defenseman for the New York Islanders. Really good defenseman, Brian Leetch. He won the cup with the Rangers in '94. Really important for the team at that time. Gaetan Boucher. Looks like it was like a celebrity captain of the Nordiques, Olympic speed skater, I guess. Jamie something for the Leafs. And Cujo, Curtis Joseph, with the St. Louis Blues. Curtis Joseph is really good. Some say he's overrated, but I think he's in like the top at least 5 in wins for goalies. He still is in the Hall of Fame. I bet you he's going to get in there pretty soon. A lot of people don't disagree, but Curtis Joseph, pretty good player back in the day. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Pretty good pulls. I pulled a Wayne Gretzky. That's pretty neat. So anyway, guys, be sure to be commenting, liking, subscribing, all things. Nuke that like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.